Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing good. We're getting ready to cook and bake today, okay? So like I have on my little note up top that we're getting ready to do a some salmon, garlic salmon. Of course we're going to put some different seasoning and everything on it, but we're getting ready to do some salmon and also bake a peach and blueberry pie. Okay, we have done a blueberry and peach cobbler before, but we have not done a pie. Thank you, honey, for chiming in. But we're getting ready to go ahead and put this together, and I hope you guys got your ingredients. I put those out there yesterday, and I think I sent it out again earlier this morning of what you were going to need. But I will refresh your memory in case you need to go ahead and get in that pantry and get those ingredients, okay? Hey, Yolanda, thank you for checking in. I appreciate it. So, guys, we're going to need, this is for the salmon. And like I always say, do this to your taste, okay? Do it to your taste. If you want it to taste like mine, then do everything that I do. All right? If you want it to taste, tweak it a little bit, then you do that. That's what you do, okay? Because this is for you and your family and your taste, okay? Because some people might not like garlic. I am a garlic freak, and I love garlic. So that's garlic and onions. That's my thing. That may not be your thing. You may want something a little bit on the sweet side. I can tell you how to tweak it and do that as well, okay? So, but I love mine somewhat on the safer side. But when I go out, I may eat something different, you know, and like it too. Okay, so we're going to start off with the salmon. You're going to need you some garlic salt. Now, this is the garlic salt that I use. And it has the parsley and all that good stuff in it like that. That's what I use. I think it has a pretty good flavor to it. So we're going to use that, and we're going to use some garlic, pure garlic as well. And then I have a little bit of other seasonings that I use too. So this is called a brown sugar bourbon, but it has a whole lot of different other little spices in it as well. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it. So if you like that sweetness, you will put more of this up there. Thank you for your hearts. Okay. So, and we're going to do a little bit of cayenne pepper as well. So that's basically it with our ingredients, and of course olive oil on top. So we're gonna put all our seasoning on this, and after we put our seasoning on, we're gonna put it in the oven and we're gonna bake it. Okay, so I don't use my big oven that much, since my husband had purchased a little convenient little oven over here, and we've had that about 5 years maybe. So it cooks awesome. Don't have to use that much, big thing or whatever. So I use that, and that's what I'm gonna put my salmon in, and then I'm gonna bake the pies in my big oven, okay? So while we have the salmon baking, we're gonna do the sauce. So I'm trying to walk you through this because I want you guys to come and cook with me, okay? I'm trying to make this as easy as possible because it is easy, guys. All you have to do is prep. That's it. And after you prep, just put it together. It's no complete order. Nothing fancy to it. Just put it together with love and intentionally purpose for it to taste good. And it's going to turn out just fine. So that's what cooking with Freda, Grandma Martha style, is all about. Putting your love and your spin on what you want to have for your family. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Go in that pantry, get those ingredients. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. And trust me, when I say I do things that does not take long, I do things that does not take long. Okay, so we're going to get this together and go. All right, so let's start off with our olive oil. We start off with that so that all our ingredients can stick to our salmon, okay? So this is the olive oil I use right now. I have another kind that I use. I'll introduce you guys to that as well. But this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put our olive oil on our salmon. I have 3 pieces that I'm using. However big your family is, put that salmon in there. So here we go. I'm going to put this in here. And we're going to coat both sides. Because we want both sides to have those good ingredients. Okay? Alright, so we're getting ready. We're going to put our garlic salt on. It does not matter what order. Trust me. You can put any other type of order you want. And we're going to do this on both sides. Okay? Sometimes I just go ahead on and let's do this like this. Put all your ingredients on. And then we'll flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. How about that? Can you guys see this? You see the salmon? You see what we're doing? I have another little flavoring thing that I like to put on. So that's why I say do it to your taste. Because that's what I'm doing. Okay? And I'm going to sneak over here right quick and get my garlic if no one has hid it from me. Okay. There we go. We're going to get the garlic and we're going to spread it out. And we use our hands in this kitchen. Some people might not, but I do. I use my hands and I wash them. Okay, so turn this salmon over. And we're going to do it on the other side, just like we did with the other ones. Okay? And I'm using this here just to put a little bit of sweetness in it. That's it. Not much. All right. And this is going to turn out wonderful. So, like I said, after we finish doing this, we're going to put this in the oven at 350. Let it bake in the oven at 350, guys. That's what I do. Now we're going to put it on this pan. And what I do is put a little bit of olive oil on the pan as well. Okay? Just a little bit. Don't have to be much. Now spread it out like that. And we're going to take each one and we're going to lay it down. All that delicious. Look at there. All that just looks good. It's going to be good, guys. Trust me. There we go. So we have 3 of these salmons. We're putting them in. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I love you guys. I hope you guys are cooking this. That's what this is all about. I want you to cook with me. Okay? Because I want you to eat just as good as I eat. All right, so we're going to put this in. Okay, so I have mine in. I have it baking at 350, all right? So, we're going to put that to the side. Rinse it out, okay? We rinse and try to clean up as we go. I don't know if that's how some of you guys, moms and dads, have taught you, but that's how they taught me back in the day. As you're cooking, you clean as you go. So that way you won't have as many dishes to clean up. All right, so we have that out the way. Then we're going to move on to our sauce. Now, I'm going to help you guys out that want to have that tomato sauce. Now, if you want the tomato sauce, give me a whole lot of hearts. If you just want the white sauce, then we'll go ahead on and go and do that first. Okay? All right, so we got our skillet. Look like we're going to go with the the white sauce, okay? And so with that, you're going to need you some, of course, whipping cream. Okay? You're going to need you some garlic. Of course. And you're going to need you some garlic salt and a little bit of butter. Okay? And then we're going to do all that together and get it just stir it up really, really good. And we're gonna have our sauce. And so after we do that, we're gonna put our sauce in a little container, okay? And then we're gonna put it to the side for when our salmon is finished. So that's what we're gonna do with that. Guys, if you see a lot of things popping up, it's just somebody that's in front. So, you know, just ignore that little thing that comes up every now and then. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started and put in our whipping cream. Now, I do not measure the whipping cream. I just put as much as I think that I might want to cover my salmon with, or either that I want to cover my, if you want to have pasta with this, or if you're going to have rice and you want to put some on your rice as well. I normally put as much as I think it's going to make for that, okay? I'm sorry, this is Cooking with Freda, Grandma Martha style. We do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a pinch of this. Do it to your taste. That's how we work. And I think that's the best way to cook almost. But I can give you some ingredients a little bit. Hi, guys. I'm going to wave back. It's telling me to wave. I love you guys. Thank you, family and friends, for hanging out with me. But I really, truly want you guys to eat with me as well. Cook with me as well. Okay, since we're in home, I don't know if all of you guys are supposedly be home because of this coronavirus or not. But we here in North Carolina are home. Most of us, at the, you know, unless we are central, we are here home. So I've been out having a cooking itch as well, not just on Saturdays. So bear with me if I even pop up every now and then and do something, because hey, you're home now, you might as well know how to cook, learn how to cook, and cook healthy. How about that? Okay, so let's get this sauce done and quit talking. All right, gonna put some in. You guys, I'm gonna turn my stove on. I'll say a cup, at least a cup. Start off with a cup. Start off with a cup. We'll start off with a cup. We'll measure. I'm gonna try to measure with you guys. You know, that's not my thing. I feel like if I start measuring, I might mess up then, because, you know, that's not what I do. Okay. So it looks okay for me to do a cup of whipping cream. And then again, I think I'm just going to do a little bit more. Okay. So call that a cup and a half. So, okay, so we have that on. And what we're going to do is go ahead and put this in together. So I normally would put all my seasoning in and let that, you know, sizzle a little bit on the stove. But since I went ahead and been fast and was so concerned about measuring, guys, I'm going to do it the other way. I'm going to just let it just simmer in there with the whipping sauce. So this shows you that you can't mess up. You might do it a certain way, but you can always tweak it and do it some other way, long as those flavors are getting in there and getting all together, okay? Because like I said, I normally put all my ingredients in first and let it cook and simmer a little bit. Then I put my whipping cream in and let that simmer with all those good flavors. But we're just going to throw it all in there together right now, because I was Miss Fancy and I was worried about measuring. Wrong thing. I ain't gonna worry about measuring no more. All right, here we go. Put our little garlic salt, some garlic. You have to do this to your taste, how you want it, and a little bit of butter. Just a little bit of butter, not much. Okay, so I do have some green peppers and red peppers that I'm going to put in here. It would have been totally different. All that would have been simmering in and cooking real good. But since I didn't do it that way and I did it this way, everything else is going to go in this way like that. But it's still going to be good, guys. Trust me. It's still be good. Yes. So I want you guys to be able to see this and know that everything is still going to turn out good. So we're going to cut up our red peppers and green peppers. And we're going to put those in and let those cook as well. And I'm just doing a little bit. Not much at all, just a little bit of green peppers and red peppers. And an onion. And at the end, we're going to do some tomatoes and basil. Then we will be finished. Okay. Green peppers going in. And so we're going to turn this down on low. See, guys, I don't think it's going to mess up anything. I think everything is going to get flavored up in there really good. This is just showing me, too. You can always substitute a different way to do it. Okay, here we go. Our red peppers are going in. And we're going to be about finished. Red peppers went in. All right, and a little bit of onions. And this is our red onions that we're using. You can use any type of onion you want, okay? It's still going to bring out that flavor. This is just a little bit of sweet side to it. I think, anyway. Okay. Alrighty. Hang with me, guys. There we go. Got the onions in there. And you should have your salmon in the stove baking. I don't know how, your stove works, but my little oven over here, my husband's little oven over here, be going to town. This smells delicious, guys. If you guys are cooking this along with me, I know you smell this aroma and it is awesome. Okay? Oh my gosh. That smells so good. We're going to put a little bit of black pepper in here. And a little bit of cayenne pepper as well. Just to give it a little kick as usual. I love to kick it up some. So we have this going on. And it's getting a little thick. We have it on low. It's getting a little thick for us, which is really good. And so, guys, I'm going to walk you through this. After you finish with this sauce, I have a little bit of mozzarella cheese that I put on top of everything. So we're going to finish that up. We're going to put on some basil, a parsley, and some tomatoes right on top of it, freshly. Now, I'm going to throw a little bit of tomatoes in here, but I'm going to cut up some to put on top of the salmon as well, okay? So, after that is finished, I'm going to garnish that and show you guys, take a picture and show it to you, okay? And by the time we finish our pie, our salmon might be finished, okay? Like I said, this doesn't take long at all. We probably won't be up here no more than 30 minutes, if that. Okay? So we got this going on a little bit. So I think this is about done. And we're just going to make it a little thicker. And we're going to be good to go. Let me taste. And you always want to taste your stuff. That's good. But I can stand a little bit more of this in there. But that is good. Oh gosh. And so if you guys are going to cook you some pasta to go with this, or some rice or anything like that to go with this, that's going to turn out just awesome for you. Okay? Alright, so cut us up a tomato. Just a little bit. Not much. I'm going to toss that in there. And this is getting thick. This is thick enough. So we're going to put this over here to the side. And we're getting ready to get started on our peach and blueberry pie. Okay? Peach and blueberry pie. And I want you guys to see this, how this sauce turned out. Didn't take long at all. Look at that. You see that sauce? Do you see that good sauce? Oh my gracious. Look at that. All those green peppers, red peppers, tomato. Oh my gosh. Onions, garlic. This is wonderful, guys. This is great. And this is going to go on top of your salmon and in your pasta or your rice, whatever you choose, mashed potatoes, whatever you choose, okay? All right. So we have that out the way. And we want to put up all our ingredients. Just put them up that we have. Because we want to make space and we want to clean up as we go. Clean up as we go. Okay? That's out the way. And there we go. No problem at all. Ooh, that salmon is smelling good. I think it's almost done, guys. I'm telling you, if you don't have you one of these little elite cuisine, whatever you call them things, stoves over there, you got to get you one, okay? All right, here we go. Peaches and blueberries. All right. Get this out. Make sure you have all your ingredients so that we can rock this, okay? We already finished with our lunch or dinner, whatever you're going to use it as. We have finished with that, okay? We got the salmon in here baking. It's almost done. We got your sauce done. If you did any pasta, it should be done by now. Okay? So now we're moving on to dessert. This is what I mean about we can get in this kitchen and we can cook and we can bake. And it won't take us long, guys. Just get the stuff out in the morning, let it unthaw, whatever you're going to use, and get in there and turn this out in 30 to 45 minutes and have yourself a good meal at home. Not too many preservatives. You know what you put in it, okay? All right, so get some sugar. We're going to need a cup of sugar. We're going to need probably like 1/3 of flour. May not even use that much, but get 1/3 out. We're going to use probably like 1/4 of buttermilk, if that. Okay? And we're going to need some butter, some melted butter as well to put in there. And you're going to need some nutmeg and cinnamon and flavoring, whatever flavoring you want, and some lemon juice. So whatever flavoring you want, you can use that. I have a favorite flavoring that I always use. I use that most of the time. You know, vanilla, butternut vanilla, whatever you want to use. This is it for the pie. Make sure you have your pie crust and make sure you have the other crust that goes on top of the pie. Okay? So you should already have that out, deep dish, if you want to put it in deep dish. If not, then you might be making 2 small peach blueberry pies, okay? All right, so we're going to get this started. We have a cup of peaches. We have 2 cups of peaches and 2 cups of blueberries in here. I've just, put them in there, and we're going to put some our sugar, all our ingredients that I called out. We're going to put that in here and just stir it around, and then we're going to put it in our pie, and we're going to bake it, okay? So let's turn our ovens on to baking 350, convention oven, bake 350, start. Make sure we ain't got nothing in there, because you know how some people do. You put leftover dinner in there. That's how they used to do. I don't do that no more, because that stuff will spoil. But anywho, some people still do, and they can remember to get it out. I hope you guys are hanging with me and having a good time, but I surely hope you guys are making this, because this is going to be the bomb. These are some good flavors together. If you ever did the cobbler, you know this is going to be good. I haven't done the pie, so I know this pie going to be the bomb, okay? So if you close by and you didn't get to do it, come on over, get you a piece, get you some, Salmon, whatever. You are welcome. I just hope cops don't stop you on the way, because we do supposed to be staying home. But, I mean, if you can, no problem. As long as you got your mask on, you got your gloves on, I'll just, give it to you at the door. See you later. Because we all trying to stay safe. All right? But we know Christ has us no matter what. Right? Because that's who I believe in. And I hope that's who you believe in. But if you don't, I pray for you too. Because that's where my help comes from. The Lord. Can I get an amen? Woo-hoo. Amen. All right. Sugar going in. We may not use all this, guys. So just hang with me. You know I don't do complete measurements. So just see what I'm putting in first. So I'm going to do it to my taste. Okay. This looks like a pretty good bit of sugar right here to me. And I only use like half of that. So I had a cup in there. I only used half so far. Okay? Just half so far. All right. So here goes some flour. I'm not using all of it. I don't even think I used half of this. So this was 3/4. And I haven't used half of it. See, what the thing is, you want to keep juice in this. Okay? You want to make sure some juice is in this. And so we're going to get ready and turn on our butter. My little pan that's broken. Like I said, I always get this glassware, my cooked glassware, and I clear. I'm the cook in the kitchen, but every time it turns out, my cooked glassware or anything glass gets broken, and I'm not the one to do it. I mean, you see what I'm talking about? I just got this maybe 6 months ago, if that. The whole handle gone. I don't know. But there ain't nobody else cooking in here. I can't get it. Can't understand that. So, okay, we're going to put all this together. Y'all see that? How good it's coming together? Oh, that's going to be awesome. Now, let's put some little bit of buttermilk. Little bit of buttermilk. I used about half of this, and this was 1/4. Okay? So, we want a little bit of that tartness in there. Little bit. So let's put some of our nutmeg in. I'm going to put a pretty good portion of that in there. And some cinnamon. Put a little bit of that in there. We're going to do that around like that. Oh man. Tell me this ain't going to be good. And after we smack that butter up in there and that flavoring, oh yes. This is going to be the bomb. I think we got it in here. And I think it's a little as thick as we want to have it. So here we go. Flavoring. Put your flavoring up in there. And guys, our salmon is done. Your salmon should be done. I want you guys to see this. See that? It's done. Show it to you a little bit more so you can see that. Didn't take long at all, did it? We finished with that salmon. Ha ha! We're going to have a good time this afternoon. Yes. So we're going to put that there to the side. We're getting our butter done. Gonna put a little bit of butter in here. You know what? We're gonna put the rest of the butter. I don't know how much butter I put in there. It was just like a little piece. I'm sorry. But let me see. It was about like this here, which says it's it was about like this here. You see what I'm saying? About like that. So I'm putting that in there too, because that's gonna go on top of your pie crust, and we're gonna put a little sugar on top of that pie crust. Okay. So here we go, guys. This might not look very good to you right now. But I tell you, after you get the cooking in there, look at that. Oh my God. So what I'm going to do is taste my juice. Oh my God. And if you can about eat the juice, you good. You are good. Now, I'm cooking at home. So like if I was doing this for you, I wouldn't do this and put it back in. All right. So this is my family. I kiss on them every day. I wouldn't do this if it were yours, you know. But okay. I won't do it because somebody might want to come over and get a piece of pie. Man. All right. We'll take this one and stir. How about that? All right. We got this going. We finished with that. And that's going to go on top. I do want to do a little bit more flour because I want it to be loose, but I don't want it to be too loose. Okay? There we go. All right, so we're going to get our pie crust. Now, these pie crusts, we did not go ahead and bake because it's going to take a little time for this to bake anyway. So by the time it does all that, your pie crust will be good. So we're going to take this and we're going to pour this in your pie crust. Now, if you have a whatchamacallit pie crust, then a deep dish, that's going to be good for you. I had the regular one, and I think, well, I don't know. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put all this in here anyway. I had two regular ones, but I think this will fit in my regular. I don't think it'll go over too much. So, get that out the way. Hey, we working this out. Look how pretty that is. I mean, that is just so pretty. Just sitting up there like that. Look at it. Look at this. It's just so pretty. It's like, what? You believe you did that? See, you doing this. You doing this in the kitchen with me. All right. Here we go. So we have that there, and we're going to take our top, and we're going to put it on top. So here's our top that we already have, our Pillsbury, and we're going to cut the other out across, you know, all that extra. You can cut it, but all I do is pull it from the ends, you know. I just pull it from the ends, see? That's all I do. No big secret, no big nothing. And we're going to, you know, pull this together on the corners for the top. Okay? So here's the pie. So I think you guys can see this, what we're doing. We're taking the edge of the other crust and we're pinching them together. Okay? We're going around it and we're pinching it together. See what I'm doing? I'm pinching it together. So that way it'll come out real good. Whole pie. Everything together. There we go. And if you have some that has a little slit on the side, or you made a hole or something like that right here on the corner, take a little bit of that extra pastry that you had and put it there. And it's just like you working with Play-Doh, you know. Just that simple. You take a little bit of that, put it together and let it mash together. Here we go. See, that's what I did. And it's just going to come out just fine. That's as homemade as you can get. There we go. And plus, we're going to slit some of it anyway in the middle so that it can breathe. So, there we go. Let some of those juices come out a little bit. All right. And so for that butter, let's get us a little brush. And we're going to take this and take that butter, and we're going to brush it on our pie. Okay? So just brush it all over your pie. Be very generous with it because you want it to come out really, really well. Put it on the corners, everywhere. Everywhere. Now, some people use egg white. I've done that too, but I prefer to just use my butter, flavor it on up with the butter. Now, the egg makes it gloss a little bit better. You know, pretty. But this looks pretty good, and it tastes good. Who can say no to butter? All right, so we're going to slice this a little bit. Here we go. We're going to make some little pie things and slices. Like this. That's how we're doing it. Okay? So we can have some air come through that. That heat comes through that. And guys, if you want to doctor it up a little bit on the corners, just take you a fork. Back in the day, that's what they did. And just do that. If that's the pattern that you want to come out, that's all you have to do. You know? Do that on the corners. And then you have you some nice little patterns on your pie. Old-fashioned looking pie coming out the oven. And we're going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top of this. Okay? We got our sugar. We're sprinkling a little bit of sugar on top. And guys, that is ready to go in the oven. And we have everything done. When your pie finish, you'll be finished eating your food. How about that? And you can have you some dessert, baby. So we're going to put this in at 350. And we're going to cook this about 40-45 minutes. You're going to be able to tell that it's done. Give it 40-45 minutes, okay? And it'll be done. All right, guys. And just let me know how yours turned out. We're going to put it in the oven now. Put it in the middle. That's all we got in that oven. We're going to straighten up. And that's it, guys. I am going to make for something to drink, I'm going to do a lemonade orange drink. So I'm going to take about 4 of my lemons and 2 of my oranges, and I'm going to juice it out on my juicer and put it in my little container. And we're going to put some sugar in there and a little bit of lime juice and some grenadine. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do for my drink. Lemon, it's called lemon orange juice. Lemon orange juice, a drink. And that's all we do. But I'll show you that, how that turned out later. I know you guys are tired of me, but we have done a great thing today. We have made us some salmon. We have made us some sauce to go on our salmon. Now you can put together your pasta and your vegetables, and hey, we've made us a great peach blueberry pie. So that has been done, and we have that in the oven. So we've done a lot today, guys. All you got to do is just sit back, relax, and let the oven finish doing it. And y'all just enjoy and talk to each other, love on each other, and have a great meal without any too much preservatives in it. You didn't have to go out and get it from the store. You made it at home. Yes, you did that. You did that. I hope you guys did that. I'm counting on you to do this. We are home now. Let's get it done. In Jesus' name, let's eat healthy together. We can do this, okay? Mwah. I love you so much. Keep me in your prayers. As I always say, pray for me as I pray for you. And let's come together and cook together and love on our family as we put love into our food, okay? And if you need anything, like I said, we do deliver now still. Just hit us up on sweetsforyou.net or either on the marketplace Sweets for You. And we have all that on our website and all that on Facebook as well. So if you don't feel like doing that cooking and on Sunday you want that and you got a little bit too much going on, just let us know. Like I said, have those orders in by 1 o'clock and we will be able to deliver that to you in the Raleigh area, 30 to 45 miles in the area. Okay. Let's see what else. Guys, just keep it together. Keep Christ in your life. Keep him as the head and know that he has you no matter what. He has your best interest in mind. Throughout what's going on, there's still blessings going on through this crisis. You have to be able to spiritually see those blessings. All right? We love you. Mwah! Thank you for cooking with Freda, Grandma Martha style. And hit me up and share those pictures of what you did. I love you guys. Thank you. Mwah!